Hello and welcome. Tonight's class is going to be on the Mother's Day precious florals. I know you can't really see that. Focus. I don't know. I'm excited to share tonight about these because they smell amazing. We've had 4 of the 5 oils in this kit for a while, and the new one called Blue Lotus is divine. Just say it, put it lightly, it's divine. So we are going to jump right into it. I'm going to show you what the kit looks like. This is available for all customers, whether you have your own wholesale account or you don't. You can purchase this however you would like. It is limited time only, so if you want it, you need to get it soon. Sorry, I can't even open the box. And this is what it comes in. These are little 4 ml rollers. So normally we have like a 10 ml size, but these are 4. They're perfect for creating like your own perfume and layering. I'm going to read to you what it says on here. It says, doTERRA precious florals are delicate, feminine, and precious. This floral collection is a journey for the senses. Each doTERRA touch blend can be layered to create your own unique romantic bouquet, or however you say that word. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, so I'll tell you really quickly what oils come in it. We have Neroli, Jasmine, Rose, Magnolia, and Blue Lotus. Okay, I'm going to share with you, sorry, as soon as my computer will work, go away. Come on here. I'm going to share with you a presentation that I created about these oils really quick. Here we go. Okay. So you can see why these are amazing. Okay, so here is the oils. Some pretty pictures about them. So you can see that they come in this really pretty package. They're beautiful. So we're going to jump right into it, okay? Well, maybe. Go. Haha. There it is. Okay, so we're going to start with Rose, and I'm going to tell you all about it and why it's amazing. So you can see over there on the corner, it says that it helps to balance the moisture levels in your skin and reduce the appearance of skin imperfections. It smells divine, by the way. I'm smelling them while I'm talking. There's a reason why Rose has been in so many skincare products, because it's very, very good for your skin. It helps with your lines and your imperfections and all of that. It also promotes an even skin tone and a healthy looking complexion. So it's really good for all things skin. It is soothing and it is stress relieving. Its aroma is very gentle. It's beautiful. It is truly beautiful. It is rejuvenating, stimulating, and harmonizing. So not only are these oils amazing for your skin, I'm going to tell you some other reasons why they're really, really, really good for other aspects of your body, and to help you see why this oil is insanely amazing. Okay, so its primary benefits, we got those. I'm going to talk about the emotional benefits of Rose really quick. So it is the highest vibrational oil. Let's go back to me, so you can see me. It is the highest vibrational oil. It helps you, it helps you to raise the vibrational frequencies in your body. So normally Everything is made, all energy has a frequency and a vibration, and it sends out its own vibration. And rose is the highest frequency of the oils, okay? It is a healer of your heart, supports individuals in reaching towards the heavens and connecting with divine love. It also teaches the need for divine grace and intervention in the healing process. So if you're struggling with, I don't know, self-love and acceptance or anything like that, or you're healing, you're grieving from a loss, anything in that area, rose helps you to feel that love and create a space where you can heal for yourself. It is really, really great during meditation and prayer because it helps you open up your heart to receive and to receive that divine inspiration from whatever you believe in. Okay, so rose is so amazing. I'm going to now share again so I can tell you more about where rose comes from. Okay, so rose essential oil is made from obviously the delicate flowers and the blossoms of a rose. doTERRA's rose oil is sourced in Bulgaria and it's beautiful. The rose blossoms are so delicate that the oil must be distilled the exact same day that the rose is picked. If they aren't, then the petals don't provide the right amount of essential oil or potency. That's the word I'm trying to think of. Potency. It doesn't provide the right amount. So it takes approximately 10,000 rose blossoms to produce 1 5 ml bottle of rose. And previously, doTERRA only had rose in a larger roll-on form. Like a couple years ago, they released that. But last year at the convention, they released a 5 ml bottle of rose, and it's super expensive because obviously it takes 10,000 to produce that one little bottle. Okay, last I'm going to tell you a few more things that rose can help you with in a physical way. So it's really, really, really good to help with your immune system. It is very powerful, and like I said, with the vibrations, it's very powerful in helping your body to like activate itself, to get working in the immune system area. So I love my roller. I use it because it's super gentle. I love to use it with my children, especially my 2-year-old. Whenever I can tell he is not feeling the best, not feeling himself, I use a little bit of rose on the back of his spine or on his feet. And not only is it super calming and grounding in its aroma, but it helps his little body start taking itself into gear. Okay, now we're going to move on to the next one. So here comes my screen again. We are going to now talk about Neroli. And Neroli, when Neroli came out a couple years ago, I was so excited because it is such an amazing and powerful oil. Let's read about it. Here we go. It creates an uplifting atmosphere. It may help reduce feelings of anxiousness. It's soothing to your skin, and it encourages relaxation. So Neroli, we'll hurry and do this before I come back to me. It comes from the blossoms of orange trees, and Neroli is sourced in Egypt. If you think about Neroli, I associate it a lot with the ancient Egyptians and Cleopatra and all of that goodness, because back in world history days, I was in love with Cleopatra. I know she's not like the most amazing person, but as a 12-year-old, I thought she was awesome. So, that's where it comes from. If you can like kind of go back to the ancient Egypt time, it comes from a tiny white blossom, and it must be handpicked at the correct time in the flowering cycle and quickly steam distilled to extract the oil. So like rose, you have to do it really fast or it loses its potency. And it takes 40 pounds of freshly picked blossoms to create a 15 ml bottle of Neroli. So now I am going to tell you more about Neroli and its emotional and then physical properties, why it's amazing. Okay, so Neroli is a unifying and a stabilizing oil. It's very helpful for calming a troubled heart, especially one that's in a relationship conflict, whether it's relationship with yourself, with a loved one, with a friend, anything like that. It's really, really, really good because it promotes harmony in the changing dynamics of long-term relationships. I don't know if you can hear, but the dogs next door are barking at something. It's really loud. It invites individuals to develop character traits of fidelity, empathy, patience, forgiveness, resilience. It's really, really, really good as one of those oils. It kind of just strengthens you. Like it makes you feel strong. And this is really funny, but I'm a Libra, and I'm not like super into all the astrology and star signs and all of that stuff, but I am very drawn to Neroli because I like things to go smooth, and I don't like conflict, and I like everyone to be happy. But it's really, really, really good to, I don't know, it's a really grounding and centering oil for me. So if you're a Libra like me, this might be awesome for you. Okay, also, here comes the fun part about Neroli. It assists with the positive evolution of sexual intimacy between individuals who have been together long enough to have a significant contrast in their sexual relationship. So, not, to point fingers, but my husband and I have been married for 9 years, and, well, almost 9 years, I guess. And that's not like forever, but those dogs are killing me. But it's long enough that we definitely have experienced changes in our intimate relationships. And Neroli is great, especially for me. I'm not sure about for him, but I'm loving it. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you about its physical properties. Continuing on with that theme, it's really, really, really great to help with the loss of sexual arousal. So whether that is like your libido, whether that's like with you or with a spouse or something like that, it's really, really, really good as an aphrodisiac to help you start feeling like you're in the mood. It helps with any tension and nervousness, those nerves and things like that. It's very calming as well. So there we go with Neroli. So when I took the floral quiz, if you go to my Instagram, on the top link of my links, it has a perfume quiz. And so when I took the quiz, Neroli was part of mine, and I was like, why the heck is it part of mine? But going back to what I told you before, excuse me, as I was talking about Egypt and the balancing and all of that, all of my Libra and everything like that, I can definitely see why Neroli was one of my top choices. It's really great. I also want to tell you one last benefit, a physical benefit, is that it is really good during that time of the month for women. It helps with all the muscle issues that go on inside your body. And I have loved it so much for the afterbirth cramping after I've given birth to babies. I had it after it was released when I was pregnant with my 2-year-old, and it was a game changer because your cramps get worse as you have babies, and they were really bad. So what I would do is layer it on my abdomen and on my back before I would nurse, because obviously that's when your body wants to do all the cramping, and it helped so much. So Neroli is really good for that time of the month. Okay, next we're going to talk about, let's see which one comes next. Oh, we're not sharing. There we go. Jasmine. Oh, jasmine is one of my favorites. Can you tell? I just love it. The smell of jasmine is so delicate, but like beautiful and powerful. Okay, so this helps to reduce the appearance of skin imperfection and uplift your mood, promotes a healthy looking glowing complexion. It's calming yet euphoric, and it is a sensual aphrodisiac. So a lot of florals are very good for women in the sense of aphrodisiacness. I'm sure they help for men too, but I'm not 100% sure because I'm not a man, so I would not be able to tell you all of that. But now we're going to talk about where it comes from. So it is a dainty white flower. It is very popular in bridal blossom or bouquets and everything like that. And it comes from Egypt as well. Has a delicate chemistry. And so the blossoms are picked early in the morning when they are the most aromatic. One interesting thing about jasmine is that this is called an absolute. Because of the way it is processed, it is steam distilled first, but they have to like separate them in a different way than they normally do, like with like other flowers, say lavender, because the petals are so delicate that they have to make sure that they're preserving all of it, and then they do another step to make it an absolute instead of just steam distilling. So if you're ever like, oh, jasmine oil, or you hear someone say jasmine absolute, that's just because of it's the way that they process it to get the oil to separate from the water, basically. Okay, it takes approximately 20,000 jasmine blossoms to create a 5 ml bottle of jasmine oil, which is a freaking heck of a lot, if I do say so myself. Okay, now we're going to talk about its emotional benefits. So along the form or the flow of, sexuality, it nurtures healthy sexual appetite and helps balance the sexual forces. It may also arouse dormant passions, assisting individuals to regain interest in the sexual experience. So from personal experience, there was a time when I was not all that happy about, being intimate. And not for anyone's fault or reasons or anything like that, but I mean, it's just like, whatever. I don't really care about that right now, And so I knew that jasmine would help with that. So I started applying it, and I started feeling not necessarily more sexually aroused, but excuse me. Can you tell it's late? It's not that super late, but it's getting there. But I was feeling more confident in myself, like my appearance, and like I had more self-love, if you could say that. I know it's like cliche, you love yourself so you can love other people, but it's very true. I did not want to do anything like that or be intimate or anything like that when I was feeling doubts and withdrawn from myself first. So jasmine has helped a lot in that department for me. It is really, really calming, and I absolutely love wearing it as a perfume. I love putting it in my hands and then rubbing it through my hair, because your hair is kind of a diffuser. I mean, my hair is really short, but I can still smell it sometimes. So it's really good. It's really good in that department, guys. Trust me. It helps to cultivate a positive experience with your intimate relationships. It also encourages the release of past sexual trauma. Through its gentle, purifying nature, jasmine brings forward unresolved sexual experiences and facilitates the healing process. So it's really, like I said, it's really good for providing that loving atmosphere for yourself, so you can then give yourself in that way to another. Okay. It's really good for your skin, like I said. It's great for your emotions and your mental state because of its calming atmospheric aroma. It's calming aroma. It's really, really great to help just bring you a feeling of peace and euphoria. Jasmine's amazing. Okay, and the next one is Magnolia. Magnolia is amazing too. I absolutely love this one. Can you tell I just love all the florals? Which is funny because I'm not a big fan of like geranium or patchouli or lavender. I mean, I do like lavender because I like the benefits of it, but the other ones I'm just like, that smells really bad. But the precious florals, these guys, I love them. They smell so good. Okay, so it's calming and relaxing. It creates a sense of balance. It may help keep your skin clean and healthy looking. It's very soothing to the skin, and it may help ease anxious feelings. Magnolia smells so good. Okay, so it comes from, oh, I didn't want that. Go back. It comes from a species of magnolia tree that is also known as the white champaka, or the white jade orchid tree. So this comes from China. This is where doTERRA gets their magnolia oil. They are harvested by hand and then left in the sun to dry before they are distilled, whatever. You can read, but still. Magnolia blossoms can be harvested only twice a year. However, like the jasmine and rose oils, magnolia flowers don't yield much essential oil. So that's why they're in this Precious Florals kit, and they come in a pre-diluted roller normally as well, because we don't get very much oil from it, but we wanted, or at least doTERRA wanted to offer, offer the oil to us because of its amazing quality and benefits. So they thought, let's do it in a roller. Okay, so I'm going to tell you emotional benefits. Magnolia connects people with the energy of the divine matriarch. It's a feminine spiritual source, and it expects individuals to treat one another with mercy and compassion. Magnolia creates a tender place within the heart to learn important lessons from this higher plane of consciousness about human interconnectedness and how to live in love and harmony. It also assists in illuminating the distance between individuals and dispels whatever may be clouding the ability to see other human beings with relatable needs, desires, and pains. So it's very good at helping you connect to one another. It's like a loving oil. It's beautiful. Then the physical properties. These are good. These are really, really, really good. It helps with feelings of anxiousness and a low energy. It helps with irritability and grief or shock. It's really good to help your nerves and emotions. I have to like say things in a very compliant way, but it is a very centering and grounding and connecting oil, okay? It's good. If you're feeling all those tense feelings and you're stressed out of your mind, especially right now at this time when so many things are changing and you're unsure of life, this oil can help you get clear and have clarity. Clear. It'll all be clear. To work through those emotions and process them. Another side benefit is so very calming. Magnolia, for my 2-year-old, has been my saving grace. Not because he's 2, but from the time he was born. I have 3 boys and a little girl on the way, but 3 boys right now. And my oldest loves and responds so well to Serenity, that blend. My second loves and responds so well to Lavender, and my third loves and responds so well to Magnolia. If I apply them to their feet, each individually, respectively, they will calm down and relax and go to sleep so much better than if I don't. And let's be honest, I don't do it very often because I just forget and we're busy and I'm just like, whatever, go to bed. But if I truly take the time to like help them wind down and I apply those oils, bedtime is way easier in my life. I love it because the body chemistry of my kids is different. Obviously, everybody's body chemistry is different. So we all respond and react to different oils differently. And I'm very glad that I have discovered what helps. Like if I put Serenity on the youngest or on the middle son, no, wakes him up. It energizes him for some reason. But lavender on its own is really good for him. So it's like I had to learn the hard way a little bit, but it's really good. So Magnolia is amazing. Okay, now I'm going to tell you about the new exclusive oil called Blue Lotus. Okay, this, come on. There we go. Blue Lotus is a new oil. Okay, it is a symbol representing long life, health, honor, and good luck. It's relaxing. It acts as a natural skin moisturizer. It promotes healthy looking and a more radiant complexion. Reduces the appearance of skin imperfections. Oh, it smells really good, by the way. Okay, Blue Lotus is sourced in Southeast Asia. Okay, so it comes over there, Southeast Asia, as you can see on the map. I wish I knew what countries were in that map. Sadly, I do not. Okay, it actually grows on like kind of like lilies. I don't know. I can't explain it really much, but it grows on water. Okay, only the head of the blue lotus flower is used to make the oil. The flower has a low yield, and this makes it difficult to source in large quantities. So cultivating, harvesting, and extracting blue lotus is a very true labor of love because it is so rare. It took months and months of careful planning and organizing to source enough oil for our collection that we have. It smells so good. Really, truly, it smells so good. There is, I don't know if you can, I'm sure you can find it somewhere, but there is a video of the founder, one of the woman founder, there's only one, the founder in doTERRA named Emily Wright, and she talks about how a long time ago when she first started using oil, she was introduced to Blue Lotus, and then she was like, wait, it's synthetic? I don't like that. So she's basically spent all of her time, not all of it, but a lot of her time trying to find a pure enough Blue Lotus. And just like Jasmine, yes, just like Jasmine, it is an absolute. So it's Blue Lotus Absolute because it's distilled in the two parts. It comes to us in two parts. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the like energy process and the emotional process of Blue Lotus. Okay, so lotus flowers are really good at repelling liquids. That's why they grow on the water. They survive on the water because they can repel liquids. So in this way, the Blue Lotus essential oil helps you repel negative energies and other people that you don't need in your life. It helps you connect with yourself and rise above all of the hard things and the stress and negativity that is going on around you. It helps you with what's called emotional mastery. And why I love this is because as I've been going through and becoming a better version of myself, I've done a lot more thought work and energy work to try and process past behaviors and thoughts and all of that to become better and have a more, like a stronger emotional and mental mastery in my own life. So basically, I'm going from my toddler brain to my adult brain. I'm trying really hard to not be in my toddler brain all the time, be in my adult brain, where that frontal cortex, you know, has control and not the rest of me. So Blue Lotus can help you in that area because it helps you be more centered. It helps you be more in tune with your body and your thoughts and all of that. Okay, so now the physical properties of Blue Lotus. It helps with digestive system, immune system, relaxation. It also helps you have very vivid dreams, which is true because I tested this out one time. And let's be honest. Well, I'm going to be honest, not let's be honest, but I'm going to be honest. When I'm pregnant, I have very vivid dreams and I remember them very well. So they're already vivid. But the night that I put Blue Lotus on as a test before I went to bed, I can still remember almost every single detail of that dream. And that was like a week and a half ago. So it's saying something because my brain doesn't remember a lot of things these days, but it sure remembers that dream. So it helps you with that. It's also an aphrodisiac. Well, welcome to Happy Love Lives in this kit. Maybe that's why they offer it for Mother's Day. Anyway, it is really, really, really good for all of those things. I wanted to tell you one more thing, but I will share it after I tell you how to get these oils, because you might not be interested in that part of it, but I am. So, okay, so these are the 5 oils in the kit, the smaller bottles, as you can see. Normally we have them in a regular size 10 ml bottle, except for Blue Lotus. If you were to buy the 4 oils individually with your wholesale account, that's not at retail prices, those are the wholesale prices, you'd be spending $187. And trust me, you will spend that much if you're buying them all. But in this amazing, amazing kit, you get all 5 of them. Granted, they are smaller, but if you look at Rose and see that it is $70 just on its own, you're basically getting a steal because, yep. Okay, so if you don't have a membership yet, if you don't have a wholesale account yet, this is what you can do. You go to my Instagram, essentially Tacy, then you click on the link in my bio. From there, it says Precious Florals or Mother's Day or Floral Kit or something like that. Sorry, I don't know exactly what I typed, but it is in there and it is getting you your wholesale account. So you get prices at 25% off for a whole year. Think of it as like a Costco account. And this kit. And then if you wanted to, you can add other items that you like or you've thought about or anything like that at the 25% off discount. And that price is $103. So that includes your membership and this kit. Oh, I need to stop. There we go. Okay, so that's how you get it. If you have any questions, please let me know because I would love to answer them. And the last thing I want to tell you is if you're into meditation and you're into trying to connect with your higher power and yourself at the same time, I'm going to give you this really cool little tip that I learned, okay, about these 5 oils. So if you're doing any type of like meditation thing and you're putting oil, applying oils to your body before you start your meditation, these, if you're going to use these 5 oils, this is a really like powerful, and I mean powerful. I did this and I was bawling because I was releasing all of those bad negative emotions and loving myself, and it was just a big to-do. But if you're not in the place where you need to bawl, don't worry, you probably won't. But I did, because I needed to release a lot of emotion. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to apply rose to your forehead and over your heart, because rose is the oil of love. That is the element, basically, that rose connects with the most. Then on your right foot, so your right foot, you're going to apply Neroli, because it is connecting to the element of fire. Then you're going to apply on your left foot Magnolia, because it is the element of earth, and those are very grounding. So those are grounding things. Obviously your feet touch the ground. Then you're going to apply on your right hand Blue Lotus. It connects with the element of water. And then on your left hand, you're going to apply Jasmine, and that connects to the element of air. Okay, so you have rose for love, so think of like your head and your heart, loving. Neroli is fire on your right foot. Magnolia is earth on your left foot. Blue Lotus is water on your right hand. And Jasmine is air on your left hand. So you apply the oils in those places, and then you do your meditation or your prayer or your mindfulness or your connecting to your higher power or to your inner self, and just having those aromas and thinking those calming thoughts and those grounding thoughts and saying those things in the meditation, or hearing the things in the meditation that I was doing. It was incredible. So if you want to try that, I think it would be awesome. You would probably love it. I loved it. And that's it. That's all I have tonight. So if you have any questions, please, please, please message me. Please, please, please. I want to hear from you. I want to see how many of us love these oils. Okay? Have a wonderful evening, and goodbye.